default.
US codec. Wasn't working earlier. Okay, now we have it. You know, it'd be nice to have a way to increase this volume a little bit more, because at the moment it's not peaking. Okay. Fixed a bug where the DPS values in the skill panel were sometimes not updating properly. Okay. Fixed a bug where the clicking of the corruption altar will result in the item on your cursor becoming invisible. Fix the quality stat on Dark Effigy not functioning properly and applying Wither. That's pretty big. Fix the bug where the chance to not consume a cooldown from a now and again Chronomancer ascendancy. Fix the bug where increased experience modifier on Untainted Paradise was displaying double the correct value. Fix the bug where the Divergence and Heritage hideout decorations microtransactions could not be placed in hideouts. Updated Ember Fusilade's skill description to clarify that additional projectiles affect the number of embers accumulated. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so if Ember Fusillade is in the update, in the patch, if it's gonna affect, well, I guess it's always affected the number, right? It's just more clear now that it's doing that. Updated the description of 3 dragons unique to clarify that cold damage from hits does not contribute to freeze buildup. Well, that's terrible. And then improved performance of the Atlas map. Okay, so this is just a small patch. This isn't anything big. We're just gonna write it out and then we'll come back after the patch is implemented. Let's go ahead and grab some maps and run some stuff. Let's get some quantity maps running. Okay. If anybody wants to hang out on stream and play together, the link is in the description. Everyone's more than welcome to come and hang out. Okay.
What will be the straw that finally breaks? I will find it.
The main thing we're checking right now is to see if the reduced amount of energy shield is a problem. And if the increased amount of health is substantial enough to really make a difference in the build. Because we were playing before with double ES, and obviously that feels great for defensive measures. But now we're curious as if to see if the increased health really makes a difference in terms of damage dealt. So we're just trying to figure out ways to buff our arc damage even further. And obviously getting a larger crit multiplier on it would be one way of doing it. And so we're mainly testing that today. Let me go ahead and... Oh, I don't have it on me. Okay. I'll have to go get that. Oh, my game froze. I'm guessing we're gonna crash. Oh, the update is happening. Okay. So we just have to wait until this finishes up. It says it's coming up in 14 minutes. I don't know why I got kicked prematurely. That's really weird. I shouldn't have gotten kicked right there. Must have been some kind of bug. But if we look at the values of our damaging abilities, they do go up substantially. So let's take a look at when I hit something, and you'll notice here. That sucks, we got kicked out. So we lost our delirium. Okay. It's not showing our damage currently. Why is none of our damage showing? What the hell? Hello? Yo, that can't be right. Why are none of the damage values showing now? Yo, this update is whack. What the heck? Greater lightning bolt is sitting at how much damage? 114,000? It should be doing more if we look at the DPS value, not just the hit. It's 161,000. That's pretty substantial. And if we look at our arc damage, see what that is. Where is it? Right here? Why am I stuck? Why can't I move? Arc. It's 44,000 average damage per use.
You there, local, come here.
And then we'll try to find some books right now. I know people are going to want to see the build up against all the bosses, so we'll make sure we run it against the gauntlet.
None can oppose me. It's about time.
Order a Chick-fil-A grilled spicy deluxe sandwich and a Diet Dr. Pepper on the Chick-fil-A. Paid for their testimony.
Not yet.
The additional orbs don't really accumulate for long. There needs to be an ability where it goes down gradually instead of instantly. Because, well, I guess it's incentivizing you to only hit one time. So maybe this way they don't want you to do cast on crit, and if that's the case, then getting more health doesn't really matter because you run out of the health immediately.
Too soon.
So I actually don't think obtaining more health is the way to go on this. Right now we're sitting at 38, but we can overcap to 7.2 thousand. And that gives us, you know, a good amount of crit, but it's not gonna be held for a long time. Like the second we attack something, all of our life goes away.
I need
And so
more time.
it makes more sense to accumulate this amount of health and then just hit once. So maybe it's better utilized with some other abilities. Let's try to pick up here items found in chests. Let's get a book here. Quantity of items found, pack size, and then a bunch of stuff on this end. I guess we go the other way. We'll start off by getting more stuff in chests. Rare monsters is not bad, but not really necessary. I guess we're just gonna go for these. Increased magic monsters doesn't really matter, but we'll go ahead and pick up those. Oh no, we're out. Oh, okay, so I need to go back. I want to use all the flags. Okay, so that means we can grab this guy right here. We'll grab this. And then we'll move here. We'll grab these. Oh, I won't be able to grab that other one at the top. Nope. That's okay. Grab these. And then we'll finalize with this.
None can oppose me.
Nothing, huh? That's unfortunate. Oh, we missed a chest here. But there really wasn't anything else. So far, there's no real clear. No clear benefit to playing one side or the other. It's difficult to quantify which one is better to play with. Because if everything dies faster, then you don't need more defenses. The only bad thing is you do need to be picking up all of these orbs to really make sense of it. Look at that, we've got 7k shield now. And now, when we do our cast on crit here, it's hitting for 72 per use and higher. So that is a substantial amount. But I don't want to go out of my way to pick up the orbs. That's one thing we don't want to do. It's going to slow down our runs substantially. I think the life leech needs to be able to refill our overcap. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Or yeah, you should be able to get your overcap up. Then it would make sense, I think. Wow, we're having like very, very poor density in this map.
Too soon.
I think we're gonna go test this against Simulacrum a few times and see how we do there. We do have a +3 on it, so that should be able to get a good feel on what we're able to do.
I need more time.
15 minutes. It would have been nice to have a bigger patch that applied something different than just minor improvements. I think everybody is wanting the patch to come out with new content. I've been too distracted on creating different builds and trying different things out and discovering new combos that I don't really mind if I'm not in a hurry. I could do another few weeks without the content. But I can imagine if someone only has one character and has only played one build, they just want to have more content with that one build. That makes sense. I don't really know what's going on this map. Curse with elemental weakness. We're temporal chained. Okay, that's what it is. Monsters have more damage. They have faster attack speed. The area is 9% delirious. Okay, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of running through the map, pressing the button.
How useful. I need more time. I will feast on your soul.
Oh, is there a rare mob up here? I think there might be. Oh, there's more mobs up here.
I need more time. Too soon.
I wonder if we want to make any type of adjustments for taking on Simulacrum.
Time.
Because we do have the ability to take on another cast on crit. So we are able to add Firewall to get increased damage onto our projectiles.
Not yet.
It also would be a good idea. Oh, 10 seconds, realm restarting. Okay. I suppose we're gonna have to wait 5 minutes to begin and to come back.
I need more time.
There we go. Okay, we've been kicked off. Oh, the entire game went down. Here, let's put this here for now. And we'll be right back. 15 minutes, right? Yeah. Let's go see what the community's been talking about in different builds. Let's see if anything stands out as sounding interesting. Minion increase. Let's see. Shield charge, Warbringer, Cold Chronomancer. Minions about Warbringer. Keep going to full screen. Titan. I'm not really interested in warrior builds, unfortunately. Here's something I'm interested in. Oh, the problem with Gas Arrow is, well, at least when I was playing it, is that it's a Herald build, not really a Gas Arrow build. Like, you're using Gas Arrow to proc the explosion, and when I thought of Gas Arrow, I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna throw poison, and I'm gonna have like a bunch of poison stacking mechanics, and you know, I could just throw down an arrow and then run like I did on the campaign. But the second you get to endgame, that's not really viable anymore. And just didn't feel as good as it should. It definitely wasn't viable for bossing. And so then when I started exploding it, I'm like, okay, the more gas clouds I make, the more explosions that I get. So then I was like, okay, I need more projectiles. And then I got heralds and I was like, wait a minute. This is no longer like poison gas arrow. Now it's just elemental herald build, and I don't know, it just felt weird. So the idea of a poison pathfinder is interesting, but the execution is poor. Let's see if anything is good here while we're waiting for the patch to be done. Are 1 and 2 button builds possible? I mean, all the builds that we've done thus far are all 1 button builds. With the exception of if you want to add a curse on a boss, there's 2 buttons. Or if you consider dodging or blinking a button. So yeah, we've done that as well. Blood Mage, Crimson Stasis. What's that? Curse stacking. Okay, that sounds interesting. Let's take a look at that. Tired of Sanctum? Wait a minute. Why do I feel like this isn't PoE 2? Yeah, Path of Exile 2 builds. Weird. Let's go Sorceress. Or actually, I want to do Witch. Yeah, Witch. In-game aura plus curse stacking, yeah. What's this? Tired of Sanctum. What's Sanctum? So you stop everything from moving. What are you going to use the cowl to get double aura or double presence, and then use a bunch of jewels that have increased curse effect and increased presence, and then get all the curse effect on the tree? Is that what we're looking at? What's the point of the build? Yeah, but like people have already figured this out for like aura bots, man. I mean, being an aura bot isn't exactly a novel idea or fun. To freely stack contagion and essence strain on enemies. Despair curse with max stacks. Despair curse with Chaos Bolt? I mean, show me the video of this, man. It sounds I'll give you interesting. In my mind, Chaos Bolt is a terrible spell. How much will it cost? That's a pretty good wand. Gloves, no crit, so it's a non-crit build. Okay. Chaos damage. Okay, let's take a look. You have a video? Here we go. Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch this. This might be interesting. Let's mute this. While we're waiting for the for the game to come back up. Okay, so this is a T16, and he's stacking curses. Well, let's see you kill something, man. I don't want you to talk about the build. I don't want to see you go over anything. I just want to see. There we go. Okay. All right, so here he goes. Okay, you're attacking the mobs and none of them are dying. Am I missing something here? He's attacking the mobs and none of them are dying. You can just do Essence Drain Contagion with any amount of poison damage to spread and you'd be better off. Yeah, man, you're basically an aura bot that does no damage. That's not good. I mean, it's cool that the enemies don't really attack you. But if you were trying to sell me this on, you know, because people want currency, right? So the more mobs they can kill, the more currency they can make. This isn't gonna tick that box. And then people want to level, and leveling past like 96 is really slow. So if I'm taking 4 years to kill 2 mobs, you know, it's a hard sell, man. Like, you're still fighting this. You're like actually fighting this elite mob right here. So you've basically taken a curse bot and then try to do damage with it. Curses are cool, but the damage just isn't there. You know, you're better. You know what? You take off those boots, put on Corpse Wade, because you're already Contagion, and boom, I just fixed your build. I should leave a comment on this, guys, on video. One Corpse Wade will solve all your problems. Because Chaos Bolt doing 5,000 damage, that is not it. I don't think we need to see the rest of the video. Yeah, there's nothing novel here, it's just weird. Let's go back. See what else is interesting. Skeletal Storm Mage. I like the freezing ones. I just like cold damage better. The idea of it is just more interesting to me. Essence Strain. I couldn't make Essence Strain work because it just does no damage against bosses, but if you've got some bosses here... Oh, don't show me campaign footage, bro. Like, you lost me. I mean, you got good editing here, bro, but... No, I wanted to see the damage. Okay. Are you fighting the campaign boss? He's got 2.8k health. It's a campaign boss. Yo, you're showcasing this build versus campaign bosses? Hold on. Why does he have such... Citadel Teal 4? This is at Citadel? Are you sure? Wait. Why did you... Oh, okay. You didn't want to show him phasing. Wait, one thing I noticed is he was in range. Wait, you only get hit if you're in range? Why have I never noticed that? Look, he doesn't juke it or anything. What the heck? I'm not gonna lie, the damage is surprisingly good. I don't understand. I couldn't get Essence Drain to do damage. Wait, what was that, dude? Haughty Sanctum. Oh, that's what it's called, Sanctum? I just always called it Sekimas. So that's what they mean. You're boss tier 16. Yeah, I'm actually surprised by the chaos, the essence drain damage here. I thought it was going to be extremely bad, but this isn't that bad. Okay. All right. Let me see what the. Oh, you're on a Chronomancer build. That's why. So you freeze them and then you're doing damage. Yeah. I'm just surprised, man. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. Dark Effigy, yeah. Contagion, yeah. Skeletal Warrior, yeah. Soul Offering, Lightning Warp, I don't get that one. Whispers of Doom, is that what he's... Oh, okay, additional curse? With additional curses? Okay, why do you want 3? Okay, he seems to be doing a ton of mechanics here. We might need to reevaluate what's going on here. Yeah, the monsters are so slow that Essence Drain isn't that bad here. Right, with Temp Chains and the Ascendancy, that allows you to like wait for the damage to go through. Yo, this guy's using Hourglass on what? I'm interested. No, show us what it is. Okay. A chain support? This might be something to look at later on. We tried it while leveling. And you know, you see how much damage all the other builds are doing? And I was like, what am I doing? Let's see what else is out there. Demon Form Infernalist with Bone Storm Bone Cage. Detonate Dead. Yeah, I've done Detonate Dead with Bone Cage and Bone Storm. It's really good for clear. Damage per second is 46. That's really low. Average damage per use 236. It's not bad. You can get it much higher. Let's see what you got going on here. Uh-oh, ads. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, so your demon form, so you've already waited 13 business days before you can start playing the game. You've got 199 stacks. Okay. Okay, you're doing what, 3 million? 3 and some change million per hit? It's not bad. You should really do the explosion mechanic though. It makes you do way more damage. Oh, I see you're utilizing a ton of different mechanics here to do damage. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, so you debuffed him. He's got stacks. 12 stacks, 11 stacks. Oh, your little pet is consuming the stacks. That's funny. Yeah, because you don't have the explosion, there are a few of your splinters not hitting the target, and so you're getting reduced damage. You really should be playing with the explosions. That's what I felt in my testing anyways. Yeah, 500,000's about where you want to be. I didn't see any comets come down. Wait a minute, am I blind? You have cast on crit. I didn't see any comets come down. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I was just looking at the projectiles. You've launched 2. You've yet to get 1 comet. It's still at 100%. Why are your comets not coming down? There's 1, 2. He was at 30% before you got one comet to drop. That's probably not what you want. There might be better ways of doing that for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I didn't really see anything amazing. We've already played a lot with Bone Storm. Let's see what else is available while we're waiting for the game to come back up. Actually, let me go see if it's up. Can we start playing again? Or we're still waiting. Okay, it's downloading content. It's loading. Are we good now? All right, we're back in. Perfect.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible.
All right,
Products and
back to
services
playing.
designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends. A connection to
Okay, so where we left off on our notes is we're testing
so there's no limit.
the Warrior Invictus Regalia. So what we've done is we've removed a lot of shield. Double our shield is now have been removed, but in its place we've gotten like an additional 1,000 life. So I'm trying to figure out if the trade-off is worth it. Would you rather have more life to get larger crits, or would you rather have a higher shield so that you're safer essentially? That's kind of what we're testing right now. Also, we're not res capped because I'm too lazy to go buy another ring right now. Or another, not a ring. What's it called? What's that belt called? I forget. I'm wearing it. Ingenuity. I just need to go buy another Ingenuity. If you're new to this build, we're basically a cast on crit build. And before, we were using cast on crit with Comet. And we were using the fact that we're Blood Mage. We have infinite resource. Every time you hit, you get your health back. Or 10% of the damage. You take Comet, which is the biggest hit in the game, I think. You get 10% of its damage. It instantly refills your health. And one of the problems we were finding with that build is because I was using Arc as the meta energy generator, it would oftentimes kill the enemies like at the edges of the screen as the comet was coming down. So I'd use Spark to gain energy, but it would kill the enemy before the comet landed. And because the enemy is dead, it wouldn't leech the health back, obviously. So it would leave me with no life. And if you don't have life, you can't cast spells. And that felt bad. And so what I had to do was reduce the level of the comet. So that way, in the event that I did not hit with the comet, or I'm sorry, in the event that Spark killed the enemy, and I didn't have an enemy for the comet to hit, then it wouldn't take up all of my health. But that just felt bad. It felt like I was somehow gimping my damage, because I mean that's what it is. But it did allow me to spam comets, because now I reduced the amount of mana it costs, so that therefore I only needed a few of the comets to hit to regen all of my health back, which was cool, and that worked. And there's a video up on YouTube already showcasing the comet working. Something just hit me for all of my ES. That was scary. I don't know what that was. But now I decided let's try out different spells. So we tried out Lightning Conduit. We tried Comet, and right now we're on Arc. So what we're doing is we're cast on crit with Arc, and we have Sacred Flame. So we have enough spirit so that if we wanted to, we could run double cast on crit. And so I've been trying out like Ball Lightning because it has 750% more chance to shock, and then following up with the Lightning Conduit. I've tried that, and the bad thing is like once you have enough gear to do enough damage, your Spark and Arc kills the target. So then your Ball Lightning and lightning conduit are oftentimes not hitting anything. And that feels really bad because the lightning conduit is still going to take your life away when it gets cast, just like the comet did.
Part of my plan.
And so that wasn't a valid strategy either. So we're at the point where we've removed one of the casts on crits, and now we're using just double arc. The cool thing about arc that I've noticed, I don't know if this is intended or what, but even if the energy is full, the ability will not cast if there's not a target in range for it to cast on, which is really good for us because we want there to always be an enemy that we hit. Because if there's always an enemy that we hit, we'll always generate health. And so this was extremely important for the build in order to have infinite resource sustain. If we have an enemy to hit, then we'll never run out of HP, so we can spam our abilities, our cast on crits indefinitely. And that's the premise of the build, is to be able to do these, cast as many spells as possible. That's kind of, in my mind, the reason why you would play Blood Mage, is you want infinite resource. And so that's kind of the idea behind the build. We're trying to exploit the fact that as long as we're hitting an enemy and doing enough damage so that we're regenning all of our health back on hit, then essentially we have just a loop of damage and we'd never run out of resource and we could just do whatever we want. And so I'm trying to find the sweet spot between defensive layers and how many cast on crits I can abuse and how many spells I can launch out. So we've tried using Firewall so that it increases our spark. That's a pretty known one, right? Other spark builds use it. But we are not a spark build. Like, our spark isn't what's doing the damage.
Part of my
What's doing the damage is arc and the lightning bolt. And so I have enough room to add another cast on crit. So now it's just about, this is why I'm testing out life. So I've increased my life to 3,600 so that we can add another cast on crit and have substantial health pool so that we can afford to cast multiple big damaging spells, or high costing spells I should say, without much fear of ending up at low HP. Because the other problem I've found so far from switching to increased life instead of increased ES is that when you have decreased or increased life and you have the double casts, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes if an enemy hits you hard enough and you have no shield and you just finish casting, 5, 6, 7, 8 spells and your life goes really low, threshold is calculated based on your current maximum health. So if you have really low health, I drop down like 1,000 and then I get hit by an enemy, my stun threshold is really low. If I get stunned and I'm not able to move and I'm followed up with a few other attacks, then you die, obviously. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm figuring out, is the damage increase and the ability to cast more spells worth it to have, or is it better to have more ES and less spells and damage, right? That's kind of where we're at. Currently at the moment, we're trying to test all of these different iterations of the build, all these different theories against level 18 maps, trying to get either +1 or +2 to trying to be, level 16, 17, 18 maps. We're trying to always have Delirious, at least 30%, so the monsters are taking 30% less damage. And try to have like one terrible modifier on it. And so we want to make sure that we're stress testing everything that we do, so the builds that we provide to the community aren't complete heaps of trash and are viable in the end game against a myriad of different modifiers. You don't want to play a build that is only good against, one thing. So that's just kind of catching you up for anyone watching the recap on YouTube, wants to figure out what we've been doing and what we're looking to do in the future with this build in particular. Let's go do this that I just completely
You there, local, come
omitted doing at the very beginning. And we're just looking for logbooks, nothing else. Pack size, rare monsters. I don't see. Let's see if I can find some chests. Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of chests here. I see small chests. There's 1, 2 here in the corner. There's 2 here right in the middle. So maybe we just do a big circle. Let's take all of these. Increase pack size. Maybe we try to get that in there. Can we? No, I don't think so. Yeah, let's just grab as many of these guys as we can. I don't think we got this one. No, we did not. Oh, I won't reach. Wait, is it reaching? No. Yeah, it is. And then we're just gonna grab this right here. Which is probably not the most efficient way of doing it, but I don't really care. Oh! No, I thought that was a big on-hit effect. It wasn't. I just got scared there for a minute. Okay.
How useful.
Okay, we did not get any bucks. That was a waste of time.
Speak.
I don't think this is worth anything. Yeah, it's not. I don't know why this is in our inventory. Okay, this has... We're going to be cursed with temporal chains. That's good. And we should probably start getting footage of all of this, all these maps.
I need more time.
I think we need to get maybe two to three boss kills, like regular map bosses. We'll get a speed run, like how fast can you run a map. We'll get one of those. And then we'll get like 2 or 3
I need more time.
larger bosses. Maybe we'll do like the temple boss. We'll do maybe we'll do second last temple boss and like a pinnacle boss. We'll pick which pinnacle we'll do. And I think that'll give people a good idea of what's possible with the build. Which is currently, in my experience, everything. Actually, you know what? The one we should probably test against is why can't I think right now? Is Sanctity? No, Sanctum? No. Simulacrum. We should test against Simulacrum here. I think I have +3 unlocked, so we should go in and do that on this account.
Too soon. Not yet. I need more time.
It's dead up there. I think we run fire build next. I think that's the next project we want to undertake. And it's because no one's playing it. Not because that I'm especially interested in playing fire. On the contrary, I don't enjoy the theme of fire at all. But it's a group of spells that no one's currently playing. There might be good reason, but I don't see a whole lot of fire builds when I'm playing with people or videos for that matter. So I think trying to take that on would be fun. Or painful. It could suck entirely and it'd be a complete waste of time. But we'll try. We'll try to make it work. I have a few ideas in the path of building we'll try out.
I need
But I think this build is ready to launch. We can make a build and send it off to YouTube land and see what happens. Actually, I'm wondering if we just do the simulacrum now and just have it recorded. That might just be the way to go right now.
Indeed.
Let us go ahead and upgrade a few of these things before we dump them. And this guy, yeah. Okay, evasion, max energy shield, big max mana roll. Okay, that's pretty good. Ooh, that's terrible. There's no more suffixes on that after the lightning res, so it's dead. LE damage, area effect is okay, so we'll slam it. Nope, nothing. Life, mana, cast speed, this is a waste of time. Spell damage, rarity, this is also a waste of time. Crit. Magnitude bleeding, stun build up with maces, break armor. I don't know, some kind of fire build, I have no idea. Let's go ahead and just dump this away, see if we get anything for it. If we do, cool. If not, it's fine. Okay, so let's go test this versus Simulacrum here. Let's grab a key to get in. And before we go in, I'll just go over the gear real quick with everyone so you guys can see what we're testing. What our defensives are before going inside, what our damage looks like, all that kind of stuff. Let me just grab another drink, yeah? I'll grab a quick drink and I'll come back and kind of explain what we're doing, and we'll do a Simulacrum +3 and we'll see where the build is out. This will be a good gauge of what we're able to do.
Don't miss Good American Family. Starring Ellen Pompeo and Mark Duplass.
Something is off.
She's a little girl. You think she's faking?
She has adult teeth. There are signs of puberty.
Inspired by the shocking stories that tore a family apart.
I don't know what's going on.
How old are you?
You should get a lawyer.
You have no idea how those people hurt this girl.
The Hulu original series Good American Family premieres March 19th, streaming on Hulu.
Taxes was really so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service, real-time updates only in iOS mobile apps. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Don't miss your window of opportunity. Upgrade your space now during the lines
Okay,
and save up to 50% site-wide.
let's continue.
Our design experts can help schedule a professional measure and installation, plus guidance for DIYers
we'll record like the last 2 runs and see for YouTube.
Blinds.com's anniversary sale now for up to 50% off site-wide. Save up to 50% site-wide at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Okay, so we're going to be doing +1, 2, 3. This is a +3 difficulty simulacrum. We're going to be running it on a build that is a cast on crit build centered around casting arc. And we're using greater lightning bolt, supplemental damage, and using the fact that we're full crit, so we can get this casting like 2.5 times per second. We're ignoring enemy lightning resistance so that we don't have to worry about high LE res rolls on maps. And that's pretty much it. We are not using the second cast on crit. We can. We'll have to see if it's necessary. And we have blink here, but I'm tempted to take it off and add something else for this. Actually, before we start, it might not be a bad idea to go ahead and add, I don't know, temp chains maybe, or monsters do less damage or something like that. Because blinking around the map is going to be, I think, pointless. So maybe we should do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see where our stash is at. I can't actually see because this thing's in the way.
A second home, and yet
Stash is like on the side.
seems off.
Okay, yeah. Let's try playing with another cast on crit. We can do like bone cage. That'll make it so the enemies hit themselves in the cage and then they get stuck. That's one way of doing it. I just don't know if it has enough pin to make sense. Especially since we're not going to be standing still for very long, if at all. So it might not be the best way. I guess we can try a blasphemy curse and let's see how that works. And we're either going to be doing temporal chains, or we'll be doing what is it called? Not despair, not hex blast. No, not vulnerability. Enfeeble, there it is. I don't think we get a big amount of damage with a higher level enfeeble. Let me just double check before we begin. Okay, we actually do. It's 26% less damage. That is a substantial amount. But I think we're going to start off with temp chains. And that might be a better way of starting. So let's go blasphemy here with temporal chains. So enemies will be slowed a little bit, giving us more time to react. And just an additional defensive layer. I don't think we care about blink on this. We'll try enfeeble out afterwards, and we'll kind of see what's going. Okay, so without further ado, this is a +3 simulacrum. We're doing a cast on crit variant, where we're using cast on crit arc, and we're proccing greater lightning bolt. The base spell that we've chosen to get meta energy to generate energy with is spark, and this is going to be our test here.
You've stood against so many horrors and survived. I think it's time to at last test your limits.
I anticipate the first few levels being trivial, and then hopefully it scales up really hard. So far seems pretty simple. All we're looking to do here is run around in circles and pick up these little orbs to make sure that we're overcapped on our health and our life. So right now, if you can see, we're at 4.5 or 4.9 thousand life and 4,000 ES. So the additional life is going to make it so when we crit a lot harder. And that's basically all we're doing. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. Am I getting allergies? Alright, next one. Oh, is it this one again? I'm not even paying attention. Yeah. Oh, we should probably look at the modifiers to make sure that we can better get a gauge on the difficulty of each run and what we can anticipate in the further runs. But currently right now our cast on crit seems to be doing a substantial amount of damage. I don't really see an issue right now with anything that we're fighting. They die pretty quickly. We're not actually really getting hit. I'm just NASCAR driving around in circles and every now and then pressing spark to generate energy to cast arc. Okay, we gotta distill the motion here. Easy game. And we just want to make sure we keep our defenses up. So we're overcapped on everything right now. So far we're doing good. Okay, this next one's going to be 60% delirious. So that's a lot of damage on the mobs increase with player damage reduction. Effective curses. So basically our curse does nothing and then the monsters are able to attack faster. Or run their skills faster, I should say. Here's a few orbs. If you're wondering why I'm not spamming Spark more often, is because we are not a Spark build. We are just using Spark to generate energy, that's it. It could have been any other spell. We've just chosen to get Arc because the amount of times it's able to traverse the map, hit a target, and generate more crit. So I think it's the best spell to generate energy. So that's why I'm not spamming it. I just send it out a few times to crit enough so that it fills our energy and it's casting our cast on crits. That's it. I know that's a question I get asked often. Like, why is it you're only pressing spark like once a second? Because that's all it's necessary. We can cast it a lot more. We've decided to stack a lot of cast speed. Unfortunately, cast speed really doesn't do much to increase our damage because we're not spamming the spell. But I chose to get a lot of it because I primarily like mapping. And so I like that whenever I cast a Spark, I have enough cast speed so it just like it doesn't stop my character very long. So we're 80% delirious here. The enemies have greater stun threshold and element threshold, which is not good because that means they can stop us from critting, and our crits are going to be doing less damage. As you can see, that guy actually survived a few hits. This guy also survived a few hits. I probably should have dodged there. I just ate it for some reason. Okay, that guy hit us with a pretty big crit, so we're not going to be able to survive like really, really big hits, so we got to really watch out for that. He hit us for our entire ES shield, which is 4,000. I thought I dodged it, but I didn't, so that was really weird. I did press dodge, but nothing happened.
It's about time.
Okay, monsters have increased movement speed, are evasive, and this is the one monsters penetrate Ellie res. Okay, the problem with this one is that we don't have full elemental resistances. We're at 65 on this one. So that's really bad. And I think some of these mobs have fire damage on here, so that's not good for us. And I think there's actually fire on the ground. That's like really not good for us. And then when I run over it, it's gonna make it so that I lose energy shield, which is even worse. As you can see, I'm taking damage right now. My ES is nowhere to be found. That's not good, man. Yeah, we should be overcapped on our ES, but we're not. And I don't like it. Okay, monsters have 72% more life. That shouldn't be a problem. Do extra cold damage, not a problem. And then extra life as maximum energy shield. That's going to be annoying. These enemies are going to be extremely tanky.
Trying to cleanse
Ooh, something hit me for a ton. What the hell? Okay, I gotta start dodging some of these leap hits. They're actually hitting hard. Okay, there's the first boss. Okay, boss is dead. Just jump in that so I don't want to get all my energy drained. It's really annoying. Okay. Well, we dodged the boss's fireball garbage, and then we were able to stun him a few times. Okay, next one. 110% delirious. That's a lot of damage mitigation. Ailment threshold. Stun threshold and +1. Okay. Ooh. Something stunned me. Yeah, I can definitely tell the mobs are not dying as fast. That's no fun. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So far the build is doing well. On the +3 simulacrum. We actually gotta walk all the way around to get to here? Or no, it's this one right here. Okay, so this is a small box arena. 120 delirious. Monsters have more damage. Monsters break armor and then less effective curse. Sucks because we do use a curse right now. Yep, they're not dying nearly as fast. That guy actually hit me. That's not good. Okay, we rolled that one. But something hit me right there. Something hit me again. Okay, we got hit a few times on that one. Our shield just instantly popped. That's not good. Okay. Strangely familiar entity. More monster life, ailment threshold, physical damage dealt, breaks armor, removes charges on hit. Okay. This is going to be the one that everyone hates. The really small arena here. And there's fire all over the ground, making it really annoying, and we really need to be careful of that. Yeah, we really need to be careful of that. Okay, another isolation. Okay, so far we're doing well. We're able to take on this +3 simulacrum pretty well. A few dicey parts. It's just making sure that we dodge the leap attacks. And so that if we were to run cast on crit with what is it called? Bone Cage, that might actually be better. And because we do have enough to run it, that might be a good switch up here. Yeah, let's go ahead and test it. There's really nothing bad that can happen. So we're looking to drop Blasphemy, and we're going to remove our Cannibalism, which might actually be a mistake, because that does give us a massive source of regen. And instead, we're going to try using the second cast on crit. And instead of using Lightning Ball and Lightning Conduit for more damage, we're going to try doing Bone Cage. So we're going to grab Bone Cage. Nope, not on Earth. Let's get the highest Bone Cage we got with quality if possible. Oh, I don't have a high one. Okay. Well, we'll try this one. and we're gonna quality it. That'll increase the pin damage if I'm not mistaken. Oops, I grabbed Bone Storm. Yeah, I don't know how to read. Bone Cage. Okay. There we go. Pins enemies as though dealing 50% more damage. Okay. And then we want to also get Spell Cascade, because we want more bone cages. We also want to increase pin. So let's go stash. And let's go... I actually don't know if I already have it. Let's find out. Pin. Yeah. Supported skills have 120% more pin against enemies within 2 meters of you. Scaling to nothing later on. Yeah, we don't need stun buildup. We just want more. So physical damage from supported skill is pinning. So no matter what, we're going to get the pin. That's actually what we need here. Okay. And then I'm already using duration up here. So I can't use duration here, which kind of sucks. It only costs 81 mana. So when we're doubling that, it's 160. So it shouldn't be that much. And this should make it so we have enough area covered and enough pin so the enemies aren't jumping on us. That's like the biggest thing on this one, I think. So let's try it out. I'm definitely getting hit, which is no fun. Oh, we got hit again. 1 second, buddy. 1 second, please. Okay, they are still able to jump in. Oh, okay. Yeah, they were able to jump in, unfortunately. Okay, what wave is that? So we have it for our records. I think that was wave 11. And monsters have increased health, have increased damage, chaos damage. Okay, that's a problem because I'm not chaos rezzed yet. And delirious, monster elemental resistance modifiers. Okay. And there was quite a bit of mobs here actually. Give me 1 second, guys, before we continue. I want to go see what my kids are saying. Be right back. Okay, you were calling me? Was it you?
Don't miss good American family.
Okay, so +3 sim managed to take us down, huh? Okay, cool.
She's just a little girl. You think she's fake?
She has adult teeth. There are signs of puberty.
But the cast on crit bone cage with pinning was nice. I think we just need to stay in the bone cage. The second I would run out of the bone cage is when it started getting dicey. Also, I could potentially stand still a little bit more and do more damage. So let's try that. Let's go ahead and grab another sim and queue it up. Let's go here. But yeah, I think the bone cage is nice. Oh, and a bunch of who's texting me here?
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void?
All right, let's try this.
Well, with LinkedIn ads,
I'm gonna try not to take too much time since we already really know what we can expect. So it looks like right now we need increased damage. And we can do that in the form of cast on crit if we wanted to. We can also add Comet back in. Okay. Next one. Yep, our life is starting to go down. Yeah, not having the life regen per kill is also not very good. If you're looking at my health, it's not staying up as well as it should have. So for that reason, I think we're going to put that right back in. To make sure that as we're casting spells and killing guys, we're able to regen all that life back. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're going to say no to cast on crit for now, and we'll put blasphemy back on. Why did I take it off? I could have just turned it on. That's awkward. And maybe we don't do temp chains. Maybe we do enfeeble. We're going to need a higher level enfeeble than that. So that, because I think the issue was that we got hit for too much, and we're not able to regen it fast enough. So we're going to add cannibalism back to give us that regen. And now we're going to add in enfeeble. If I can find it. There. Okay. And then let me see what quality does to it. It increases the effect of the curse. We definitely want that. So let's go ahead and quality it. Okay. And we'll add in here heightened curse onto it as well. We can't have curse ground. But we can have increased radius with magnified effect. So we'll try those things here. We have enfeeble. Oh, that eats up all the spirit we had. Just kidding. Okay. Wait, why? Huh? 55 spirit. I thought we had more than that. Wait, something's wrong. Oh, it's because I don't have this. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. We should have more spirit available. Okay. So we have cannibalism there to give us our HP back. We're going to try enfeeble here with heightened curse. That should take up more spirit. And then finally magnified effect, which I don't think we can use, question mark? No, we got it in there. Okay. Alright, we'll try that. So now we should be taking less damage from the enemies. Let's see how that works. They're not going to be slowed as much, and maybe that might be better. Because this means we're going to get hit. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's better just to do a high temporal chains here. Let's try that instead, actually. I think because the idea is not to get hit at all. So let's pull up. Oh, temp chains is over here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, this one's 28 and this one's 26. And effective curse does work on it, so we're gonna go ahead and grab the currency here. Okay, we maxed out temporal chains there, and let's go ahead and put it on. Oh, hold on a second. It's not enough energy. Oh, because I didn't swap. That's really annoying. Okay, so we're gonna take off enfeeble. We'll put in temp chains. So we should have a wider net. Okay, so let's test this now. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Oh, that's kind of funny. We took all this time to make it so that we can have more curse. And the first mod that we land on is 75% less curse effect. That's interesting. Oh, didn't roll that one, I don't think. Actually, I don't know if it hit me or not. Okay, next one. Okay, monsters have increased movement speed and chance to bleed. Actually, chance to bleed is gonna suck. I'm actually thinking if we don't just take a reduced chance to bleed on hit. Let's just see what happens. I can easily switch my charm up, and that probably was smart. Okay, boss dies pretty quickly this early on. Kind of everything is going as expected. Okay, monsters have more projectile, Ellie res, and yeah, Ellie res is no problem.
To the mire.
As long as we're critting, it's no problem. What the heck, man? Actually, the mobs have to get really close to us to get temp chained. I actually don't like that. I'm starting to notice that the radius is really, really small. It should be 6 meters, no? Why is the radius so small? I feel like the monsters don't get cursed until they're about this range. At that point, the monster's already in the air, gonna hit me. Maybe it is enfeebled then. Let's pay a little bit more closer attention to that. What modifiers were on that one? 90% delirious, 50% monster Ellie res, and 79 more monster life. Yeah, you could definitely feel all the defensive layers on the mobs. They weren't dying nearly as fast as they probably should. Okay, 75% less effective curse. Again, we're just not getting lucky with that, are we? Okay. More projectiles. Do we want to swap anything here? Alright, I don't know if I want to change anything, if we want to add Bone Cage again or not. No, because then we're going to be losing our vitality. Yeah, we'll just run it like this, it's fine.
Try to cleanse yourself.
We'll just see what happens. If we die, we die. Really just doing this for testing purposes anyways. I know we can do +2 Simulacrum. We've already done it. But let's see if we can do +3. Look at the boss. He got on the screen and then he just died. Kind of surprised that that wasn't the case last time. Don't really care about it. What? Oh, it's the same one. Like, why can't I get out of here? Okay, they've got more sun threshold, more damage, they're faster, they break armor. I don't really care about armor. So they're just 110 to delirious, that's a lot. Okay. So you have to have quite a bit of damage here. Ran into that mob, that wasn't good. Okay, that was pretty good. Didn't really see a problem with that one. Okay, 74% more life. They have crit chance. That's a big yikes. I mean, the good news is we took this note up here so that they have reduced critical hit chance against us, and they have reduced crit damage bonus. So we'll see if the defensive layers can survive getting hit. I'm hoping that I don't get hit. Let's find out.
You can't get rid of the exile.
Okay. Ooh, you know what? Whenever I roll, we do lose a lot of spike damage, so we gotta be careful about how many times we're rolling. Okay. Okay. Let's check this one right here. I mean, actually, it's the pillar of the cage god, man. It just ruins everything, doesn't it? Nothing too crazy there. Okay. Okay, here's a small one here. We were able to survive it last time. Okay, this is again reduced the amount of curse we do. It sucks. Ooh, hit me with a stun there. That sucked. Yeah, the monsters are definitely starting to accumulate, which I don't like. Okay. Yeah, you could definitely see they're starting to accumulate. Nope. Alright, next one. Okay, here's the 11. This is the one I think that got us last time. Increased life, damage, accuracy, threshold, less curse. Of course, less curse on monster. Of course it's that. Ooh, these guys are getting beefy, man. Oh, this guy just jumped at me, and so did that guy. These guys are rude. Why do you guys feel the need to jump at me? That's rude. Okay. Level 11 in the bank. That was, for some reason, a lot easier than the last time. The last 11 was orders of magnitude more difficult. We'll have to check the modifiers on it. Okay, this is increased monster life, more damage, movement speed, and damage penetrates. Oh, that's probably what killed me, man. Because I'm not fire capped, 25% less on that, dude. It's if he hits me with a fire move, it just chunks me, man. I just need to go buy another belt. Maybe we do that today. Oh, no, don't hit me with that, please. We just need to learn to press spacebar faster, but like, as you get older, your reaction timing is just not what it used to be, man. Feels bad, man. None of you touch me. None of you touch me. Stay away. I said stay away. Stay away from me. Wait, why is he not dying? There. Alright. That wasn't so bad. So just don't get hit by the boss's slam attack with crit and less fire damage, and you don't get popped instantly. Okay, monsters have more life, more damage, 130 delirious on ailment threshold, and of course less curse effect. That's not nice, man. Let me have one defensive layer added, dude. You guys don't want me to have anything, do you? Let's pick up these orbs. We're just running around picking orbs right now. No, you're not jumping on me. Oh, you're not jumping on me. Get dodged. Get dodged, bro. You thought you could jump on me. Oh, he tried to get me again. Oh, he tried to get me again. Yo, relax, dude. Relax. Oh, there we go. A little divvy
From fate.
for my my effect. Okay, you know what? I forgot to record the last two. I'm gonna turn off the I'm gonna turn off my cam and stuff like that, so that way I can record this for YouTube. Sorry, everybody. And also the music box. There we go. Okay, now it looks pretty clean. I'll actually remove the bottom text as well. There we go. And that'll be nice and clean for the YouTube. Okay, so this is 130 Delirious. First, it's a tier 3, right? Tier 3 Simulacrum. 130 Delirious, 73 more monster life. Crit damage. So we can't get hit by a crit. It's going to murder us. Less curse effect, because of course it is. Okay, it's pretty shitty. Oh no, what? What? I just exited. That's hilarious. Oh, I'm going to keep that in the video right there. He said nope and just left. Okay. Dude, these guys really want me. Alright, let's pick up these orbs. Pick up this orb over here. This guy's just trucking along. Okay. Wait for the guys to jump at me and try to dodge it. Okay, here's the boss. Oh! In a miss. So, oh, we're just standing on top of the orb like an idiot. No, we're not getting jumped on. Nice try, buddy. Nice try, buddy. Okay. Oh, he hit us with that. No, we got him. We got him.
It's tax season.
Nice.
I know you're tired of
All right.
but this one you need to hear. 16.5 billion. That's how much money
And last one.
possible.
All right, level 15.
Now, here's a good number.
Delirium is 130. Monster Life 73. Dude, why am I keep rolling less effective curses on monsters, dude?
Oh, one last
What is with this, man?
40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/Spotify.
That's so dumb.
You can't control. Terms apply.
Whatever, man. Whatever, dude. It's not like I'm using curses or anything. Okay. Oh, that guy hit me for a ton. Let me get these orbs. Let me get these orbs. Okay, there's a boss. Nope, you're not gonna slam me, bro. You're not gonna slam me. No, don't get hit by the little whirlwindy stuff. Let's not just stand next to these things, yeah? There we go.
So be it. Keep your precious sanity, my agent of chaos.
And there we go. Plus 3 sim down.
Serve me whether you
Okay, that wasn't so bad.
I'm not going anywhere.
We got plus 54 spirit with 123 life. That's kind of cool. We'll take that. We'll take the jeweler's orb and that. Okay, cool. We got that for Discord there, or not for Discord, for YouTube. All right, Simulacrum plus 3 in the bank. You know what? That was surprisingly easier than the first one. I think on the last run we did, we just got like really unlucky and got hit with like a fat fire crit because we're not fully capped. But all we need to do is move the ingenuity. Let me get this out of the way. Our ingenuity here just needs to move. So right now we have lightning res on it, and obviously we're way capped. So we remove the lightning res here, we add it to the fire, and then we'll be fire capped, and that's the end of that. But yeah, okay. So Simulacrum is not that big of a deal as long as you're not getting hit by the boss with a fat crit like an idiot. So if you got decent reflexes, just don't just stand still and let them hit you. Oh, is that an Astramentus?
Speak.
Oh, struggle stream. Of course. Hello? Oh, you know what? We could do for this build, if we ever wanted to go back to running cast on crit comets. Oh, wow. Running struggle scream. We can go down here, grab vulgar methods, grab barbaric strength, and then come over here and grab heartbreaking with heart stopping. Or we can grab 3. So Heartbreaking, Vulgar Methods, and Barbaric Strength. Get all 3 of those nodes. And then we can anoint one of them. So we have all 4 of them. That wouldn't be bad. Because the alternative right now is to run either this right here, the Choir of the Storms, if you want to go full lightning. And then if you don't want to go full lightning, if you want to do the previous build I was showcasing, then I think you want to run something like... Where is it? Where'd it go? Where's the life one? This one? No. I lost it. I lost it. I lost the amulet. It's a +3 spells, health. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah. So you run +3 spells, 140 life, just defenses, and then crit and crit damage bonus. Because I mean, you're a crit build. You do crit damage. So you can run this as well. All right. Dude, look how many things we're just testing, dude. This is my whole time on YouTube or on this game. It's just testing everything. Okay, so we got Simulacrum +3 out of the way, and that was actually pretty easy. As long as I'm not taking the big boss hit, and I feel like that's just user error, not so much like the build can't do it. That's just like me not moving out of a big giant attack. And on that one, I actually rolled, and when I don't get hit with a big crit, it wasn't that bad. So now I think I need to showcase like the speed of this, right? Because people always want to know how fast can you clear. So let's actually do a run, and then we'll showcase speed, but on a higher map. Because 79, nobody will think that's impressive. They'll be like, it's a 79 map. I could do it with my hands tied behind my back. So what's this do? Damaging shards? That's fine. Oh, wait a minute. I still have Blasphemy. We do not want that. We want Blink. We want to go fast. That's the other good thing about the build so far that we've got going on, is that it's really flexible. Like whenever you want to turn on a Blasphemy Curse, whenever you want to turn on another cast on crit, you can have double cast on crit over here. Whenever you want to try comets and stuff like that, you can. If you want to blink, a lot of people are like, dude, if I can't run blink in my damage setup, I don't want to play it. On this setup, you can. So you can move pretty quickly. You do lots of damage. Obviously, you just saw us do Simulacrum +3. We obviously do enough damage to do all the bosses. So yeah, I think this build is sitting pretty, man. I think we're doing good with this build. And I think one thing that we need to try is to do the +4, but to do it with increased energy shield and see how it, or maybe just run another Sim +3 and run it with the energy shield variant. So we have another chest piece that's full ES, and that has 800 ES. So obviously we'll be running with double the ES we have currently. So you can get 9,000 value on the overcap, and that makes it so you're a little bit, a lot safer. I just don't know how easy it is to get all of your ES back when the shield is that large in a Simulacrum run, right? That's the only variable that really need to account for. But look at the amount of life we have, boys. Holy jeez, dude. Let's see how hard our lightning is critting. 125 with all the crit damage. Crit damage bonus is 568. It's not calculating the over life. So this number is even higher. It's probably like 620%. I thought they were gonna fix that in the patch where it doesn't get calculated. That's really weird. So we'll try and release the build guide for this. Not today. Today I need to get all the footage. Maybe, let's say in 2 days, hopefully I can release the full guide. Because people always want the mobalytics guide too, man. I gotta write that up. And I think this time, because we've done so much testing, that we're gonna try to include all of the testing information that we gathered. That way, if people want to do their own variations of it, which I know they will, they'll be able to leave off with all the knowledge that we gathered here on the stream. And should they want to, they can always come back to the stream for reference. To be like, okay, how did it feel against this boss, against that? The wife just got home. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go help bring in the groceries, and then I'll be right back. Sorry, bite. Sorry, everybody. Just wanted to go take care of that. Gotta take care of the real life before the games, you know? Alright, let's continue. This feels really comfortable, man. We've got good damage, good speed clear. Obviously, enough damage to do Simulacrum, plus 3s, which is, I think, most... I don't even think the majority of players are doing Simulacrum 1, so... I think if we showcase that, people will be sufficiently are happy with the damage that we're doing, the survivability that we have. And you know what? I think one of the biggest contributing factors to make sure that we're not dying is the fact that we included the life regen on kill again. I think that made a big difference because we took it off in the previous run because we didn't have the spirit to run it. But I think that was the right move. So we'll just have to keep it in our notes. If you're curious what I'm talking about, it's cannibalism, the +4. That made a big difference. That way, whenever I got hit and all my shield was removed, previously I was not able to get my health up fast enough, and that's why it led to my death. But in this next one, I've got enough ES when I'm overcapped to take one big hit. Let's say I take 4,000, 5,000 damage on one hit. Wow, I need a way to get all my HP back, and that's what that gem allows me to do. So the second time we ran it, we were able to leech all of our health back when we got hit, and then it wasn't really an issue. At least that's what I got from it. I don't know, you guys watching it, if you feel the same way, but we'll review it back in the VOD, and we'll go over it in the video whenever we publish. If anyone's ever curious about what we're doing, how the build works, any questions, like we have the Discord. Oh no, the Discord link is not there. Hold on. There we go. The Discord link is on the screen. You're more than welcome to hop in. And just so that everybody knows, I'm gonna start putting together a squad for next season. So if you're interested in putting together a team for next season, let me know. Join the Discord and just shoot me a message.
It's about time.
I want to make sure we can get a squad of, like, let's say 6 to 10 guys that play regularly, that just want to have fun together and make lots of currency together, you know? So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, shoot me a message on Discord, and we'll be good to play. Also, if any of you want to join, like, you're more than welcome to join these maps. All we're doing here is looking to stack quantity and rarity. So if you look at these maps, they're 20 quantity, 20 or 18 rarity, and then you stack it with another 20, 40-ish. And then when you open the map, take a look at what the modifiers are on the map. And you'll see here, we're running the map with 69% quantity and 82 rarity. So obviously you can get these values a lot higher. We are actually running with another 100 on top of that on our character. So we're actually running the map with 69 quant and 182 rarity. Now it's multiplicative, I believe. So it's a little over 200. So we're sitting pretty good here for like normal maps. And this is like 6-player count. So if you have, obviously if you have more players, you get better quantity, blah, 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 better values. So just keep that in mind. Ooh, Exalt. It's unfortunate at this time of the season, an Exalt drop is disappointing. Oh, let me get these mobs right here. Oh, I think I was supposed to kill the mobs first and then hit the ritual afterwards. Nothing? Okay. All we're looking for is audience for the king, so that we can showcase the build on all the various bosses. I think 2 pinnacle boss kills is enough for people to be content, satisfied with what the build is capable of doing. So far we've done Simulacrum. We'll go ahead and do... I was thinking Zesh, because people always kind of use him as a gauge of how much single target damage we can do. And Simulacrum kind of showcases the amount of AoE and single target, you know? So I think it's in a good spot. Here, let's just start this. We're gonna take this all the way around, I think. Yeah. No. We ran out of monsters to kill. I think it went the wrong way, maybe. Here we go. Oh, no more room to gallop all this horsepower. No more mobs. Okay, let's just pick up the loot and keep going. Oh wait, there's a little dude here. Oh, I thought it was over. I guess not. Oh, there's more dudes. Oh, I should have kept going. I thought that was it. Oh man.
How used.
From a porcupine tail. Use a belt buckle from your friend Lamar. Or scratch with your pick while you play guitar. You can scratch in a bunch of different playful ways.
If anybody has any requests on the content they'd like to see, let me know. Just put it in the chat if you want to see me do a particular boss or a particular piece of content or whatever. It's always more content for the videos that we release. So it's probably not just you if you're interested in looking at something. There's probably more people also interested in it. Also, if you have any ways that we can improve the build, let me know. I do my best to test like everything I could possibly think of. We use Path of Building to check all the numbers and make sure that everything makes logical sense. And then we tested vigorously against all the different modifiers. You saw me do like player increase monster health, monster damage, crit damage, like all the rippy stuff, attack speed. Monsters have increased energy shield as health, all that kind of stuff. We just did a delirious, 130% delirious one. So we want to make sure that it can survive everything and it's tanky enough so that if you're dying, it's usually player error. It's not the build not working, but you just standing still and eating damage for no reason. Okay. There's more to this map, actually. I'll just clear whatever's down here, and then we'll go ahead and go next. Oh my goodness. That's good. I don't really want to go searching for the last couple guys. Don't really want to go over it all right now. I really should do on some of these. Just toss that, and then I'll roll this one though. Magnitude of magnitude of shock with mana regen. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, I need to get that out. I'm gonna get spammed, aren't I? Yeah, it's a ritual. I should have been more cautious with what I dumped in here. I'm gonna get spammed for that. Let's put it. Actually, we're gonna use it, so we'll go here. Rarity of items is good, but the 5 is not that great. I'll re-roll that one. Mirrors. These ones are kind of meh. I'll roll them, just not right now. But this is good. This jewel is gonna be money. How much? I just don't know. Yeah. Do we want to sell it for 2, or do we want to chance it and hit, at this point in the league, like 2's whatever, right? Might as well vol it. Okay, here we go. That's a damn good jewel, man. Buy jewel, you're gonna corrupt, huh? Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. We're never lucky, man. But apparently it got better. That doesn't make any sense. Let's do... What was he selling it for? Like $1 million? Let's do like half of that. 80? We'll do 40. We'll do 40 div. He was doing 80 div. Maybe he didn't want to let it go. He's just trying to make it impossible for anyone to buy. Well, guess anyone is subjective, huh? Got hit pretty big there.
I need more time. I need more time.
Nice and easy, man. Nothing too difficult here. Ow, something stunned me. That sucked.
Too soon.
Alright, map completed.
A gift
All right.
from fate.
It's pretty good. Okay, I think for now we'll take a little break. We had a nice little 2-hour session, and we'll start when we come back. We'll do some recording of the boss fights that we need to get for the footage for the build, and then we'll start creating the guide. Hopefully we can publish in a day or two. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're reviewing this VOD, just note that we're looking for some people to play with for next season. We're trying to get a squad together, so if you're interested in that, join the Discord and just toss me a message saying you're interested, and we'll get to playing. If you ever want to catch me on stream and play together, don't be afraid to reach out. Just drop me a message in chat. I'll get you an invite and we'll hang out. We'll get you the stream, the Discord invite. You can come in and chat with us. But that's it for today.